Hello, my name is Mike Widowson. I'm with Colt Manufacturing Company, and today I will demonstrate the conversion kits from converting an M16A4 into an M4A1 and then an M5. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure that the weapon is on safe and clear the weapon. Lock the bolt back to the rear and then inspect the bolt, chamber, and magazine well. And close the bolt. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the upper receiver of the M16A4 and place that off to the side. And I'll be installing the conversion kit for the M4 onto the M16 lower. So I'll be removing the buttstock. Stock is removed. I'll remove the buffer and spring. I'm going to remove the lower receiver extension. I want to make sure that I don't lose the buffer retainer. I'm going to install the 4-position receiver extension first. Place the castle nut onto it. And the receiver end plate. And I would torque that castle nut down to spec and stake it. So now I have a lower receiver with the 4-position sliding buttstock receiver extension. And install the buffer spring and the buffer. And I would install the standard 4-position buttstock. Okay, next I'm going to install the upper receiver. The upper receiver assembly for our conversion kits will come with the bolt carrier group and the standard operating charging handle. I'll put in the charging handle, the bolt carrier group, install the upper receiver onto the lower receiver, and close the takedown pins. At this time, I've converted an M16A4 into an M4A1. Here we have our converted M4A1 from an M16A4, and now we're going to take it to the range to demonstrate its firing functionality. right, so we've converted an M16A4 into an M4A1. Now we are going to convert this M4A1 into our M5 family of rifles. The differences will be a 6-position sliding buttstock and the M5 upper receiver. So the first thing I'm going to do, make sure that the rifle is safe, weapon is on safe, inspecting, making sure that it's clear, bolt face, chamber, and magazine well. I'm going to remove the upper receiver with the takedown pins. And take off the M4 upper receiver assembly. I'm next going to remove the buffer and buffer spring. And I'm going to remove the buttstock. Next, I'll loosen the castle nut and remove the 4-position magazine extension and the receiver end plate. So what I'm left with is the original M16A4 lower receiver assembly, minus the receiver extension. Next, I'm going to install the 6-position receiver extension. I'm first going to install the castle nut. Receiver end plate. I'm going to install the 6-position receiver extension. And I would torque that down to the proper torque spec and stake it. Next step is installing the buffer spring and buffer. And then I'll install the CTR buttstock. Next step, I'm going to assemble the upper receiver assembly for the M5 that will come with the ambidextrous Radium Raptor charging handle and the bolt carrier group. I will then, and we'll put together the assembled M5 upper receiver to the lower receiver. Pushing together the takedown pins, and we have the M5 that has been converted from an M4, which has also been converted from the M16A4. So this is the M5 conversion from an M4A1, and now we're going to demonstrate it firing and its functionality.